Mr. President, I rise to support this motion, but beyond that, I'm also one of the co-sponsors of this motion. As a matter of fact, I raised this issue with the Senate President of the same day my colleague also raised a point of order, and we decided therefore to jointly sponsor this motion. Mr. President, as someone from Bayelsa, especially as someone who over the years has been involved in the affairs of managing that state, particularly crisis moments like flooding, disaster, and other disasters. I need to say something, to share our material experiences, because I know my colleagues have talked about the effect in the railway crowd. I know beyond that through the River, which is a tributary, as I rightly said, express beyond the states that are immediately contiguous to railway. It even goes as far as the states in the northwest, like what we witnessed last year. Jigawa was particularly affected this last year, and a number of other states. The way the water moves is that if it comes in through the Lago Dam, gets into Ottawa, and then comes to the railway track, through Gongola, press down, other countries in the northwest, and then flow downwards. Flow downwards, which is a confluence and then for us at the base of the country, all the water that is country. So what we are complaining about in the Adamawa or through the Gongola or the one that spreads to the northwest, all of these waters passes through the state of Bayelsa, because it is from there the water empties itself into the Atlantic Ocean. There's no other point. So the parts of river states that are contiguous to Bayelsa, and other wells and other my colleagues there, all flooded. The parts of Delta State contiguous, all flooded. Because when it gets to Bayelsa from Anambra, the whole of Anambra, that area, that is Demili axis and all the local governments in that place are completely submerged once there's major flooding. Then it enters Bayelsa and the entire state, the entirety of a state, I mean, we are not just talking of one local government or one senatorial district or one community. In the case of Bayelsa, so this incident of every time water is released from Lagdo, once that announcement comes, or at periods like this, is a major panic in the whole of Bayelsa. Because of the geographical location, which is no fault of our people, and the entire state is below sea level. The entire state is below sea level. There is no part that is upland, no part that is riverine. The entire state is below sea level. So once it comes like this, all our communities, farmland, everywhere is flooded. And we have to evacuate people. I'm asking you, where do we evacuate people and where do we take them to? And the whole state is flooded. So it's a major calamity. This was one of the terrible incidents that opened my eyes 2012, just when I had assumed my service as governor. And it has continued. Last year alone, the flooding, the damage that this flood caused in this country to our infrastructure alone was estimated by agencies of the World Bank, not even by us, I read the report because I've been following all these things on the environment. And it came to over $7.5 billion. $7.5 billion worth of damage. We are not talking of the loss of lives. So, Mr. President and my dear colleague, this is a very serious incident. To some states that are privileged to be upland by the virtue of their location in this country, it may be like a one-in-a-off situation. But for us, it's something we live with on an annual basis. Thank you. Beyond calling for construction of just one dam, that dam, the dam in that Adamawa axis, is a wonderful initiative. But I think that this motion, we shouldn't be talking specifically about one dam. There is need for the major tributaries through which water empties into the Atlantic Ocean to be continually dredged. Like the river, when you get to Onitsha now, you get to Bayelsa, you meet River Focados, and then the River Non. There was an attempt during the Yar'Adua administration to do some dredging. But that has to be a continuous annual exercise to clear the debris. Because those waters are always, the basin is always, they leave a lot of deposit when this flood goes. So it's filtering, desilting. So we need to do a lot of that. So my suggestion, Mr. President and my dear colleagues, because of the seriousness of this motion and the fact that it involves a lot of agencies and ministries of government. For example, the Ministry of Water Resources must be at the fore. If you are talking of dam construction and so on, I will suggest that we should set up another commission.
This is a 1 minute remaining.
Minute is to suggest that we set up a joint committee of water resources, works, agri, special duties, environment and ecology, and then foreign affairs.
Therefore, we will continue prayers.
Not for us to be prescriptive, not at this point. Let them meet together and say, where and which dams can we take? What is the result of the scientific study that they have, which we now don't have? So let us get all the experts together and then interact, and then we will now begin to do something. Thank you very much.
We don't have much